Ne jodolo gichokruok duto osiepe gi wedena mobiro ka amosou ni msauru. I must say that it's a day that I never expected. This son lying in that casket has graduated in a manner that I didn't know. All that has been spoken about him, he may be having degrees, but we are not here because of his degrees. We are here because of his work. So we will be saying that what he did is going to follow him, whether it was in the church or in his social life. You heard what they were saying about friends that he has, the groups that he's involved in. That is what a Christian should be. He was not there to exploit them. One of the friends said, we were competing. Competing about what? Our own developments. So that is the good friendship that George had. And I'm so grateful that he's going. There must be a place for him because of what he did. Whether he had his masters or he had his bachelors or whatever, all that is gone. But God gave him a talent. And he has 2 certificates. One certificate is his social life. The people he influenced. You saw that his friend coming from Kakamega, the way he was. They started when they were young and they were coming to our house. We do the same, ask Wanyama, what is going on? No, mommy, daddy, this is what we are. And we loved them. Other friends also came in. I can't even talk about Oscar. And we love our children. But it was because of George. When we learned about what George has done in the church, that is the second certificate. God is going to place him somewhere. That he worked for him. You people are the ones who have told us what he was doing. We didn't even know that he's even teaching tea. I only remember tea when the mother was one of the students being taught by the magistrate Timothy Bay in Kericho. That's when we were hearing of tea, and she learned a lot of those lessons. I think she finished about 30 something. I don't know, because I didn't do them. But if he graduated to the level of even teaching others, that was great. I don't want to go too far, but there are a few people whom I would like to give thanks to. First of all, the friends. Whether you are in a committee or not, people came as friends. We thank you so much. These friends were in Kisumu. These friends were in Nakuru. They were at home here. And more so, we had very many friends in the United States. Those who came to the house, others who just sent word, and whatever contribution that they gave us, we give them a lot of thanks. Then I also would like to thank the committee members, those who took their time and even their money to make sure that their friend is given a good send-off. Thank you so much. The choir, you would practice the song for him. That was great. Thank you so much. And I would also like to just mention, among those friends, we had some organizations like My People of Kano. When they heard that we had lost our son, we have a kind of organization. They also came together, and we had a chairman who was Justice Okello. He was their chairman. So I also thank them for what they did. We also had another organization which is also we are attached to, we call it Akia. Not Akia, I'm sorry. Kanyakla. Kanyakla, the Luz, you know what Kanyakla means? Yeah, meaning being together. So these are also people who came to help. And I will not forget the people of Nakuru, how they helped us in different ways. I will not even mention so much about the father, because that was his role, because he was given the child. So the professor, he did all that he was doing as a father. But all in all, I still have to thank him. Not only education, George's education. He was teaching George. He knows what accounts means. There are some grades where you would say, okay, now Mr. Gamba is teaching me this level, we are going to this level. So he was teaching them not in school, but he was teaching them whenever he had time. He would tell them, who we talked about. They were being told, come here. Like he was saying, they were sometimes making fun. No, we have just come because we want to change the diet. Did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah, that was just some kind of fun, but they knew that they were interested in education. And as they said, my fellow Kenyans, if it is possible, let us get these children to school. I will not forget the doctors who treated George. And Winyalo, Erokamana Enya, because you took your time, even after treating him, he left you, but you continued going to that house. Dr. Gada was treating George. But when he came to know that this is somebody coming from Kano, he said, and I talked to him when we came around, he said, I'm sorry, this has come at a time when it is too late, but let us see what we can do to him. And he did his best. Even when George left, he was even going to treat him in the house. Even when George left, he continued to go to the house. We only met at the hospital, but you can see he's also with us here. And what kind of love is that? And that love is created by George. I must also thank Dr. Diambo, who started treating him. And when he completed, then the other doctors came in, like Dr. Gogo, who also treated him, Dr. Kalandi, and most of all, the staff at Valley Hospital. We are grateful for what they did. And to all of you who are visiting George, coming with prayers and all that, may God continue to bless you. And that is what I can say. May you rest in peace. Thank you.
I won't say much, but George was, you have said it, he was a quiet man. And that's what I was looking for before I got you. I told God, I want a quiet person. I don't want a talkative person. Because I get bored. So I got the right person, the right man. The reverends always come every day in the hospital, in the house, the lay leaders, the doctors' ministry, and the Egerton University, the departments, the ICE, the finance, the research, the town campus, the showground. There were so many. The Catholic and friends in general. Even friends from far Nairobi, They're also friends from outside. My friends who became also George's friends. I think George was a mentor to me. He changed so many things that I don't know how I can say it. But he was a man. He was a man of say. What he has told you is true, and if you follow it, it's the right way. I think he was also a mentor to our family. My sisters, my brothers, they admired his way of life. Even my parents. He was so good to us. I don't have much to say. Just to thank everyone, to thank the home church, the relatives here in Kano. I'll continue to be like George. I'll continue being friends. The friends I maintain as much as I can, I'll maintain them. I also want to thank the choir. The choir which challenged me. George is not a choir member, but he was touching each and every person individually. And I thank you for that, for coming, making your time to come up to here. All of you, because of the touch you had with George and the parents. I also want to thank the parents of George. They've been supportive to us from the beginning, even before he was sick, even now. They've been supporting us spiritually, financially, name it all. They've been so good to us. Because treating the disease is not a joke. One tablet can cost even 1,000. A dose is almost at around 60,000. Even 90, it can go. The other day I was told bring 100,000 for the dose if you buy cash. So it's not easy. So thank you, thank you everyone for being with us. And may God bless you. I don't have much to say. Thank you.
Alex. Atimu mos moda dugu program mane kuchano to kane nitindo gi wuok kae ndi gibedo kod min-gi, an bende abedo kodgi, to ok ne wanyiso ni ma ng'ano. Ang'eyo moko ng'e nikech kuonde ma giwuothe. Alex, this is the wife, Emma, and then this is our last born. But before I go to that, there is a twin brother of Alex. God gave us 5 children, sets of twins. So Oliver had his twin, Alex had his twin. The twin brother is in the US. He couldn't make it because of other problems. Oh, his name is John Misigah. All right, now I'm being reminded that there were sets of twins, so we left one twin there, and then we came again, picked another twin, and left. So that's what Alex is telling me. We didn't carry a set of twins, we left one. And lastly, that is James They know he must gym. So it's James Jero Misigah. Thank you so much, and may God bless us as we continue with the program.
To the clergy, I would like to give the opportunity to Professor Gamba to give the vote of thanks. But nawashukuru nyote. Erokamano uru ahinya. Kabisa kabisa. Jodala adoko erokamano. All the friends, nashukuru. George was more than a brother to me. We are close. George could not buy land without telling me. George, when he got Jane, he involved me and he went up to Sindo. When I got Emma, I called George and I went to George's house to consult him. We were so close. I think I've lost a friend. I've lost an advisor. I've lost a mentor. It is so tough at times to think that George is gone. Nashukuru kabisa kwa support umetupatia. Nimeenda naye hospitali. Nairobi, we drove as early as 4 in the morning and came back at times 11 or even 10. But he was strong. Yeah, kuna wale labda najiuliza nini ilifanyika. George alikuwa na colon cancer. Na ilimpeleka within 1 year he went down. We might be here and you might not know what you are suffering from. Let us continue praying. George alikuwa mtu mzima. Hatukuwahi kujua hata ugonjwa sisi hatuna kwa familia. Nilijaribu kuchunguza kwa family line. I don't know where it came from. So let us pray that God helps us and reveals to us in case it happens to us. His was discovered in stage 4, very late. Dr. Gade is here, can testify. There isn't much we could do. But I thank each and everyone who supported us. We had organized that Professor Gamba to give a vote of thanks. Provost, nashukuru. We are really humbled by the team that came. The church at Ongeche, asanteni, choir, kama, asanteni. Professor Gamba.
Thank you. I thought my duty had ended. I wasn't expecting to be back here, but I've been given an opportunity. What I will do is very brief, because as the parents were speaking, they gave the vote of thanks. So I will not repeat that. For those who know about parliamentary parlance, you don't repeat what the previous person has said. So I will not want to repeat that. There's only one repetition I will make at the end. I think I want to recognize and appreciate the effort that was given by the teachers from Rabur and Kibwai, were our next teachers. If you are here, please stand so that we recognize you and appreciate you. Teachers from Rabur and Kibwai, are you here? Yes. Thank you very much for that one. There's also We Got Group. Are you here? We Got Group. Okay, we appreciate you. All right, right at the corner there. Thank you very much. I said I'm only going to appreciate those who we had not mentioned. There's something we always forget. When we go to the morgue, we get the body, it's kept for us, and we don't even remember to thank the morgue. So I want to thank Umash for the work that they have done in keeping George for us for these last few weeks. I know we have their picture here. Photographers, we just see them as they take photos. We want to recognize the job that you're doing and really appreciate the work that you are doing for us. This process here is being beamed. They call it live stream. So it's being viewed from outside as well. Then the other one are the people who are supplying all these things. The tents, the chairs, we take it for granted. It is not that. We appreciate them. The people who are supplying any other thing to us here. So I want to appreciate and first of all to thank all the suppliers that have made this possible, either from here or in Nakuru. The caterers, when we go to take our meal, we appreciate them as well, because if they didn't do a good job there, we wouldn't be happy at all. Then everybody who has come, we appreciate you and really pray that God favors you so that you can extend this very gesture to any other person. And I said I was going to repeat something, only one. And for those who have been with us in this walk, I represented that feature with one. We said everything else in this world is zero. Only one entity represents one. And if you add it to your life, then you have everything, whether you have zero or not. And so we want to thank God for allowing us to be here, for permitting us to be with George all this time. I think I will not repeat all the others. Just take it that everybody else is appreciated in one way or another. Thank you very much. My co-MC had one word to finish so that we conclude this particular process. Thank you very much. If you are not mentioned by name, please take it from us that we appreciate you and we are really thankful and grateful for you being here with us and having supported us in any other way. Thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you, Professor. Actually, I was amazed because in the morning when we were being introduced to one another, he even didn't want us to say he's a professor. I think that is humility. Thank you. I think that is a